I'm standing in the Yugong Yishang Club in Beijing, where virtuoso turntablist Kid Koala is about to spin records late into the night. There might not be any eucalyptus around, but the fat beats are in heavy supply. For many fans of electronic music, Eric San, better known by his DJ moniker Kid Koala, reigns supreme as one of the most inventive and talented turntablists on the scene. His recordings are sprinkled with everything from spaghetti western-style hymns to manatees barking to clips of Charlie Brown lamenting his inability to get candy on Halloween. This show tonight marks the third time that the soft-spoken Canadian DJ has played in Beijing, and according to San, it's the fans here who keep bringing him back.
It's a great crowd. You know, the kids are real open-eared and ready for some sort of audio adventure, so that's like perfect ingredients for a good time.
Of course, San, who speaks Cantonese and was born to a family with roots in southern China, also feels a close connection to the home of his ancestors.
From a cultural perspective, it's nice to come back to sort of, you know, where my family came from.
Kid Koala rose to prominence in 2000 after the release of his first full-length album, Carpal Tunnel Syndrome. Showing his skills not just on the turntables, but also with a pen and paper, the album was packaged with a comic book drawn by San himself. Since Kid Koala first broke onto the scene, he has toured with indie icons such as Bjork and Radiohead, and has collaborated with scores of influential people and groups, such as the Gorillaz. Kid Koala toured around numerous locations in Asia early in his career, but it took a few years before he made it to China, as the electronic music scene here was still maturing.
For years, like, we wouldn't tour here. We'd go to Japan a lot. We'd go to Singapore and places like that. But now that we're playing China more, it's just, I don't know, they're informed.
According to San, the DJ scene in China is now on par with other countries, thanks largely to the enthusiasm and curiosity of fans here.
The kids are sort of plugging in with a vengeance, you know what I mean? So they're kind of, he's just caught up.
Kid Koala's show here in Beijing drew an eclectic mix of scenesters, hardcore electronic music fans, weekend DJs, and those just looking for a good time.
Kid Koala, I've heard of him a bit. I haven't actually seen him at all, but I've listened to a lot of music similar that I think similar, like Cut Chemist and a few other DJs.
Once Kid Koala hit the turntables here, the crowd seemed at awe, chanting his name, waving their hands in the air, and dancing with abandon. His set included everything from cuts off of his latest album, The Slew, a rock electronica hybrid, to songs by acts such as The White Stripes, Portishead, Jay-Z, and even Audrey Hepburn. While the giant panda might reign supreme here in China, for one night at least, a koala shared the spotlight. Zach Reff, BON.